In today's video we are gonna unbox the Creality Ender 5. I am Alex, and if you are new on this channel, don't forget to subscribe. Let's start the unboxing. In the box we have instruction for assembly, extruder feeder and display. Let's give this aside, and we have Z-axis frame that offer you 300 mm height print, the heated bed can reach around 125 degrees and printing size is 220 mm on 220 mm. Large wheels to adjust the level, and for the surface is coming with the magnetic one. Here we have the top frame with the extruder attached on the X and Y axis. Same stock extruder that can be found on most of the Creality printers, and with a single stepper with 2 directions for Y axis. Here they give you 200 grams of white PLA filament, a box what contain the power cable, a washer for filament holder, M5 screws with M5 washers, M4 screws, a micro SD card with USB adapter, and the warranty. Here we have the key to assemble the printer and the famous blue pillar, a spatula and the filament holder with 2 screws. Okay, we have the 4 aluminum profiles, and here is the printer base where we find the power supply and the motherboard of the printer. And so that was in the box. Now let's start building. The first step is to attach these 4 profiles to the base. So we will need 8 M5 screws with the washers. And a 4 mm Allen key. The profiles have a lateral hole. It must be installed up. We turn the base, we take 2 screws and the profiles, and we begin to tighten each corner. The next step is to install the top frame. Install it with a stepper motor behind the printer. First place on the position, first put the side screws and tighten them, and after put the screws from upside for a perfect alignment. To install the Z-axis is very easy. We take M5 screws with washers, we put it in the position and we screw first the top one and after the bottom one. Now let's take the bed and attach it with these M4 screws. Now we have to install the extruder kit with the filament holder and the display. We take the display and attach it with Allen key. Now we need to measure 80 mm from the top of the printer to attach the feeder extruder. And 150 mm from the table which is sitting the printer to install the filament holder. Now I will check every screw to make sure everything was built well. Next step is to attach the PTF tube and all connectors between them. The PTF tube goes in here. In the spare parts bag you can find the blue clip. You put it here. And for the cables was very simple, each one have tag where to go. I am done with installing the printer, and now let's plug the printer and level the bed.
Wow.
Now you need to check again. Now I will feed the printer with PLA filament and start the first print. I jumped over the installation of the drivers because you can find it on my previous unboxing videos. Stay tuned to see what is gonna happen.
Yeah.
And this was my unboxing and installation of Ender 5. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. See you next time.